Hey everybody, it's me, Justin, aka Good Will Hunter, and I am back with a pickups for the win. A lot of stuff, not going to be a purge, I don't think. It's a lot of stuff, but it's not as much as you would see in a purge video. So we got a lot. We got a trade, Gamer Emporium, Goodwill, eBay, and just some miscellaneous stuff that I'm just going to throw in. Yeah. Hipster! So let's start with stuff I bought on eBay. I did end up buying a pretty decent amount of stuff on eBay. CDI, some 3DO, and even a Famicom, Super Famicom. For the Super Famicom, I found a listing for a game. I have two. I have the first and the second. I needed the third, so I picked up a copy of Dragon Ball Z Super Butoden 3 for the Super Famicom. So now I can complete that. It's a fighting game, and this one has Majin Buu in it, and I'm excited to play it. I think it plays similar to the second one, a little bit different. I can't tell you what, but look for this in the future. We'll do a little gameplay of it. I picked up some CDI games. I picked up a copy, Space 8. Comes in a nice little sleeve. Don Bluth did Dragon's Lair, and now I have Space Ace, and I just need to get a copy of Dragon's Lair 2 Time Warp. It can get a little bit pricier. I picked these both up for, I think, about $15. This, I think, was about $12, and this one was $15. So not too expensive, but you definitely have to watch those listings and pounce when you see one for, a reasonable price. And not sure if I showed this before, but if you've been watching my channel, you know that I did a Let's Play. I'm doing a Let's Play of Burn Cycle for CDI. One of my favorite FMV games from back in the day. Definitely excited playing this through, and if you do have any way of playing this on the PC, an old PC, because I don't think they have it on the App Store, and I don't think they have it on GOG, so you're kind of SOL. Picked up some 3DO games from a guy that was selling. I was only really interested in one, but the price that he sold it for, it was worth just the one game, so I got a copy of Primal Rage for the 3DO. Yes, I know it's Primal Rage. It's crap, but it's, I don't know, just there's not very many games that are somewhat arcade ports on the 3DO. The best one I can think of is Super Street Fighter 2, the new challengers, which I think they call it Super Street Fighter 2 World Warriors. I don't know. It's the best, perfect, almost arcade port for the home console, because it has Akuma. And then the other three I wasn't really too interested in. This one is called, I think, Mazer. It looks to be some sort of like mech kind of game. I don't know. We got Scramble Cobra, right? Yeah. Scramble Cobra. And a copy of Crash and Burn, which looks like it's a kind of, what have you ever played? Like Mach Rider or Road Blaster for the NES. So one of those kind of games where you're in the futuristic kind of environment, a la Mad Max shooting cars. Someone I posted on Facebook, and I think his name, I think he goes by the name of Hunter Seligan, Hunter Seligan. He's kind of like a reseller, I guess, I don't know, but he does have games, and he contacted me because I posted some of the 3DO stuff that I got in, and he said, hey, I got a bunch of 3DO games, I don't really know what to do with them, would you be interested? So he sent me a list, and sure enough, he had 3 games that I felt like I needed to have for the 3DO collection. So first up, we got a copy of Alone in the Dark, which is a classic PC game, kind of point and click, and obviously it has spawned some sequels in the future. PlayStation 2, Game Boy, freaking, you name it, it was pretty much Alone in the Dark. A New Nightmare, I think, is another one that I have in the PS1, so if you can find or have any way of playing Alone in the Dark, it's one of those granddaddy classic good ones that, kind of help define the genre of kind of a survival horror. I saw this, the guy who's actually one of the programmers for this game, he did a Let's Play, and it was really in-depth, but he was really, really knowledgeable about working with the era of the 3DO and how to, how the levels and everything came together, and just the whole thing about, game production that you don't see. So, yeah, it's a copy of Escape from Monster Manor on the 3DO. It's pretty much just a kind of Wolfenstein clone, Doom, Quake, you name it. It's actually pretty good though. If you can find that Let's Play that he does, I can't remember what he goes by. It's like Eastweb or something. But yeah, he does a lot of Let's Plays for some of the games that he actually helped produce and was a part of. And this looked really, really fun. Just a kind of first-person shooter, but with ghouls and ghosts and all that. So yeah, I'm definitely going to try to do something with this, so look for that in the future. And a really shitty fighting game, kind of like with Kasumi Ninja, trying to be like the digitized games of like Mortal Kombat, and it is a copy of Way of the Warrior on the 3DO. And it has the digitized characters, but the controls are kind of like Street Fighter, so it's not really that weird kind of like Primal Rage has some pretty freaky controls. But again, excited to own this, and I'm actually going to play this because I do like fighting games. So when I play it, you'll see it. Some of the stuff I saw a guy on Craigslist. He was posting that he had Game Boy lot for sale for $60. Came with an original Game Boy, carrying case, and it came with 4 games and some manuals. Now, I've already since gotten rid of the Game Boy, and I've gotten rid of one of the games, which was Kirby's Dream Land. I already had that, and I already had the Game Boy, and the case just went adios because I already have some of those too. But anyways, there were 3 games that I did keep, and 3 games that I've been looking for, and for $60, I think I scored on the lot of games. I got a copy of Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening, with the manual. I got a copy of Super Mario Land 2, Legend of the 6 Coins. Yeah, 6 golden coins with the manual. And the one I was really excited to get, because you just don't see this game, and I already had the first one, and now I just need the third one. I got a copy of Final Fantasy Legend 2, and this one came with the instruction manual, and it also came with the map. Well, that's not a map. It's, I guess no, it is. It's got your like weapons, spells, and then on the flip side, it's got a dungeon map. And yeah, you just don't really find some of this these pamphlets, with games, because I mean, back in the day, kids didn't give shits about manuals. So to find all 3 of those 3 games that I was keeping with the manuals, that was cool, because I don't have any Game Boy games with manuals. So on the lookout for Final Fantasy Legend 3. Trey, if you got it, let me know. Went to GameStop. They were having their buy 2 get 1 free. If this is Sunday, this is actually Saturday. I think it's going until tomorrow. So if I get this up by Sunday, you should definitely go down there. And it probably won't happen, so you missed out. But I went to 3 GameStops to get the 3 games that I wanted. I've already since sent one to Gamer Emporium, so you won't see that. But the 2 games I did decide to keep for myself with the collection were a copy of Shin Megami Tensei Persona, which is the remake, I think, for the one that was on the PS1 on the PSP. It's complete, and I'm trying to somewhat get through Shin Megami Tensei Persona 4, and I'm kind of struggling, so I don't know. Obviously, it's Atlas. Everything Atlas is great, so I had to have it. And a copy of Capcom Digital Collection, which has Final Fight Double Impact, Final Fight Double Impact, Super Street Fighter fucking HD Remix 2 Stupid Turbo, 1942, Super Puzzle Fighter 2, Bionic Commando Rearm 2, Wolf in the Battlefield, Rocket Men something, and Flock. So, glad to pick this up, because when it's not available anymore on the server, I will be able to play this. And another game I found for dirt cheap, because they were getting rid of all their PS2, so it's like 75% off. And he printed out all the list of all the PS2 games that he had, so I didn't have to go rummaging through all the bins. And I found a complete copy of Harvest Moon, A Wonderful Life Special Edition, which This was on the GameCube, so they had one ported to the PS2, which is this one, which a couple additional features like after the main game ends, you can still play. I guess you can raise a son or a daughter and some other cool stuff. I don't know. If you're interested, I did ask Gamer Emporium. He looked like he was interested, but again, I'm never gonna play it. Stuff that I found at some thrift stores. I found a copy complete of Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz on the Nintendo Wii. Super Monkey Ball games are fun, so I highly recommend. If you find any of these games, pick them up. Aces of the Air for the PS1. It's by Age Tech. It doesn't look like it's going to be very good. It's definitely not like Strikers. So, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe it could be good. I found a copy of Fable 3 for the Xbox 360. I was actually needing this to complete the Fables that I have. And I just been putting off getting this at GameStop because they wanted like $8 or $4 or $5. I don't know. I picked this up for $2.50, so. And a copy of Lego Star Wars, the complete saga for the Wii, complete. And they're fun, but I don't know. I've only ever played, I think, the one for the Indiana Jones. So, whatever. I didn't have it, and it's $2.50. I picked up a couple Nintendo games. I found a copy of just the original Mario Bros, Super Mario Bros, for the NES, and Operation Wolf for the NES. This was $1. I think I paid $2.50 for this. And I picked up some TurboGrafx games while I was at the video game trader, because I traded in that 3DO and that Game Boy, and he gave me about $100 worth of store credit. So I bought 2 games, and I still have like $80 credit. I got a copy of China Warrior, which is like a fighter, but it's, you know, with big giant sprites, and you fight one and move along. It doesn't look very good, but for $10, whatever. And a copy of Pac-Land. I just saw Longboy's post 1975, and he was playing this on the PC Engine, wondering what it's like on the TurboGrafx. He asked me to let him know what the differences are as far as sprites, so I'll give it a shot. That means I have to bust out the TurboGrafx and find all the cables, and that is going to be a bitch. In that 3DO, I don't know if I had told you when the last couple of Purge videos, inside it did have a copy of Jurassic Park, the interactive game, and this one, I don't know if you can see that. It says for promotional use only. I don't know how well that's going to show up. Oh, there you go. For promotional use only, not for resale. I tried to do some research on this. I think 3DO or Panasonic sent a bunch of promotional stuff to stores, kind of like, you know, hey, if you want to like showcase the game, here you go. And sometimes they would just give it to you. Like if you bought the system, they'd be like, hey, here, have a game. So, but interesting nonetheless. Just picked these up today. Some Dreamcast AV cables. At the same Goodwill that I picked up that Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz, I found this. It is a bayonet. Yes, at a Goodwill for $6. Can't beat that. If you find bayonets at a Goodwill, I definitely pick them up. This is a model 1896 World War I era Swedish Mauser bayonet. It had a sheath with it, but I couldn't find it online. But that's badass, and I knew it was real because when I pulled this sucker out, it's definitely got a blade on it, and it looks like it's obviously never been used. It's an excellent condition. And again, for $6, easy flip into something else. I don't know, I kind of like it. It's kind of cool. Alright, so that was part 1 again of another Purge video. I guess we're calling these nowadays. Anyways, I got more stuff to work on, got more Let's Plays in the future. I'm still procrastinating with that other video. It's kind of like a review, and I just dread doing it. So that's why you haven't seen it yet. But I want to say it's probably about halfway done. If not 3/4 of the way, I might just say screw it and just upload it after about maybe another couple hours worth of editing. But yeah, if you feel like it, click on the video and it'll take you to my burn cycle, episode 1 of a Let's Play. All the kids are doing it, so yeah, thumbs it up if you guys like this, thumbs it down if you didn't, comments below. Always remember to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, the Twitter, and as always, yes, stay super sexy, be good at stuff.